Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So today we are going to do the next question of our agriculture optional answer writing practice series. जो हमारी एग्रीकल्चर ऑप्शनल आंसर राइटिंग सीरीज चल रही है उसका नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन को आज हम लोग करने वाले हैं. एंड टुडेस क्वेश्चन इज एक्सप्लेन द बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल मेथड्स फॉर टोमेटो फ्रूट बोरर एंड गुआवा विल्ट. गुआवा विल्ट और टोमेटो फ्रूट बोरर को कंट्रोल करने के लिए हम लोग कौन कौन से बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल मेथड्स का यूज कर सकते हैं. So this question was asked in 2023 IFS examination, that is Indian Forest Service examination. It was in agriculture optional paper of Indian Forest examination of 2023. So it becomes important for us. And recent years we are seeing that the UPSC has become a much more crop specific. Previously, if you see the questions, they would have been asked about biological control methods, about integrated pest management, integrated disease management, where we have to explain the biological control methods. But in recent times, we can see that it has gone to some crop specific diseases or pests, such as here we can see tomato fruit borer, guava wilt. So specific details should be known, but yes, you should be knowing a general details through which we can write the answer, because remembering all the specific details of the crops is very difficult. So some general details is also important with some specificity which if we can learn, or if we can memorize anything for some specific information, we can do it. But if you know the general terms how to approach the answer, you will be able to approach the answer. And biological control methods of just a tomato fruit borer and guava wilt, you will not get so much of huge content here. That is why you see in IFS exams also it was asked in only 8 marks. If they will ask the same question, similar types of question in CSE, they will not give it in 10 marker, and they will not go for more marks, because we don't have so much of enough points to write. Because more for a tomato fruit borer we can write 2 to 3 points maximum. If we want to overreach, then we can write 4 points. Obviously 3 points is good amount of points. मतलब अगर आप ठीक से लिखो तो 3 पॉइंट्स से ज्यादा आप क्या ही लिखोगे इसमें जो इम्पोर्टेंट. अगर आप स्पेसिफिक अच्छे पॉइंट्स लिखोगे, इफ यू वांट टू राइट गुड पॉइंट्स, देन 3 पॉइंट्स you will not be able to write 3 points, more than 3 points. If you go for guava wilt also, you will be able to write only 3-4 points. So all in all, you can say that for these types of question we will not able to write 6 to 7 points, not more than 6 to 7 points by combining these two. 3 for specific tomato fruit borer and guava wilt. That is why you will see that these types of questions are generally asked in 10 markers for CSE and net markers for IUPAS examination. So this was the things which I need to tell you. Now let's move to the question and let's see how we approach this answer. How can we generalize the answers without knowing the details of a specific specific disease management or pest management? How we need to approach these types of answer. So here the keyword is biological control. Whenever we go to control, there are different types of control, such as cultural control methods, biological control methods, and chemical control methods. In chemical, we generally we all know that we use chemicals such as pesticides, weedicides, wherever what is required. In cultural, there are some cultural agronomic practices which we can develop, such as destroying things, or you can say some mechanical practices can be also included here. So these are the cultural thing. And biological is that is using of some biological organisms, some animals, some birds, some microorganisms for the treatment of or for the control of these things. So generally in biological control you will see there are 2-3 things. First one, we have got some biological agents, some microorganisms, by the use of which we can control it. We can also use some other crops, other plants, other crops, as well as other plants. Such plants which can act as the host for these disease pathogens, or you can say for these pests, so that instead of attacking the main crop, they got to attack those other crops, those other plants, which could prevent the main crop from damage. So here we can do intercropping with such crops. Thirdly, for pests we can use pheromone traps. For diseases such as if suppose here we have a fungal disease, so we can use some antifungal extracts, antifungal biological extracts. So these are some of the common things we can do, that is use of some microorganisms. Here the most important microorganism is trichoderma. Do remember this trichoderma. If you don't know any kind of microorganisms which we need to imply, just write that trichoderma. It is suitable for most of the crops. Most of the Indian crops, trichoderma is suitable because it is very much helpful in Indian conditions. ठीक है, तो जनरली आप देखोगे कि 3 टाइप्स ऑफ मेथड्स होते हैं, कल्चरल, बायोलॉजिकल और केमिकल. सो बायोलॉजिकल मेथड्स दैट इज यूज ऑफ सम माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स जो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स. तो इसमें आप जनरली माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स का यूज करते हैं, अदर क्रॉप्स का यूज कर सकते हैं, अदर प्लांट्स का यूज कर सकते हैं, और फेरोमोन ट्रैप्स हो गए, फंगल एंटी फंगल एजेंट्स हो गए, ये सब का यूज कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल मेथड इज. आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड. नाउ लेट्स मूव टू द आंसर, दैट इज biological control methods for tomato fruit borer and guava wilt. So first of all we will see the biological control method of tomato fruit borer. So first of all here we can intercrop with marigold. So what we will do, grow simultaneously 14 days old marigold with 25 days old tomato. 14 days old American tall marigold, this is the variety which you need to use. We can do intercropping in 1:16, that is 16 rows of tomato, and in that 1 rows will be of marigold. So what this marigold will do, it will act as a host for the tomato borers. So the tomato borers will get more attracted to the marigold, and our tomato, which is the main crop, will be saved and there will be less damage in it. So this is what we need to do, simultaneous growing of marigold and tomato. So intercropping these two can help. We can use pheromone traps. There is a name of pheromone trap, that is helilure. So per hectare we can use 12 pheromone traps here. So it will attract the tomato fruit borer, and the fruit borer will get attracted to these pheromone traps, and obviously it will be trapped there, and our crops will be saved because the pests, the fruit borers will be trapped in the using the pheromone traps. So pheromone traps use कर सकते हैं. Pheromone traps generally uses hormones such as female hormones, or not, you can say sexual hormones. Generally it uses sexual hormones के यूज. अगर मेल आपका पेस्ट है तो वहाँ पे फीमेल हार्मोन रहते हैं दो, जिससे कि वो अट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं. फीमेल पेस्ट देयर आर मेल हार्मोन्स प्रेजेंट थ्रू व्हिच दे अट्रैक्ट. तो फेरोमोन ट्रैप्स का यूज कर सकते हैं आप लोग. हम लोग इंटरक्रॉपिंग कर सकते हैं ऐसे क्रॉप्स के साथ जो कि अट्रैक्ट करें हमारे जो भी पेस्ट हैं, पैथोजेंस हैं उनको, और हमारा मेन क्रॉप बचे. वी कैन डू दिस. वी कैन रिलीज ट्राइकोग्रामा पेरिटोसम एट एन इंटरवल ऑफ 7 days इन स्टार्टिंग फ्रॉम फ्लावर इनिशिएशन स्टेज. जो ये ट्राइकोग्रामा पेरिटोसियम, इसको हम लोग रिलीज करते रहेंगे. इट इज ए माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म and it helps in controlling of tomato fruit borer. तो इनको रिलीज करते जाएंगे 7 days के इंटरवल पे. इसको रिलीज करेंगे जैसे फ्लावर इनिशिएट किया, आफ्टर फ्लावर इनिशिएशन इन एवरी 7 days इंटरवल वी विल रिलीज दिस ट्राइकोग्रामा पेरिटोसम. सो इट कैन बी हेल्पफुल हियर. सो दीज आर द मोस्ट कॉमन 3 मेथड्स which we can use for tomato fruit borer. जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया, there are not so much points will be available for these things. अगर आप स्पेसिफिक जाओ तो 3-4 पॉइंट्स से ज्यादा आप नहीं लिख पाओगे, बट इसलिए यूपीएससी आप जनरली देखो 10 मार्क 8 मार्क देता है कि आपको ज्यादा पॉइंट्स लिखने की जरूरत ना पड़े. आप 6-7 पॉइंट्स भी लिख दो, that is enough. So writing 6-7 points, 3 here, 3 on that, it will be enough. So this was about tomato fruit borer. Now let's go to guava wilt. What we can do for guava wilt? We can do treatment with bioagents such as trichoderma, Herringium, Aspergillus niger. So these two are very important bioagents we use. So it helps to control the pathogen of guava wilt. This we can do. Secondly, we can intercrop with marigold so that the pathogens of the wilt gets attracted to marigold, and our main crop, that is the guava, will be protected. So intercropping with marigold can be helped. We can use roots of certain plants containing antifungal properties such as roots extracts. You can write either we can use root extracts or we can also intercrop with these crops also, because turmeric, garlic, we can intercrop also with turmeric, garlic, so that the antifungal properties of these crops act on the pathogens, and the damage is less, and they do less damage as these plants contain antifungal properties. Or we can use root extracts, we can use certain kind of root extracts, and spraying that their root extracts on our guava, so that the antifungal properties can be helpful in controlling of this guava wilt. So this is what we can do for the protection from guava wilt. We can treat with bioagents, we can intercrop, and we can use antifungal properties of other plants. So these are the common biological control method of guava wilt. One or common method we can also use, this is use of predation. I have not mentioned here, that is use of other organisms, such as using of some butterfly which can feed on the pest, which spread the diseases, or which are harmful, which are borer, or which are something else. So predators can be natural predators, can be also used, so they also come in biological control method. But these two crops we have not such important natural predators. But overall, if you want to write, sometimes we can write generally, if you don't know about the crop, अगर आपको क्रॉप के बारे में नहीं पता है उसका बायोलॉजिकल कंट्रोल कैसे करना है, तो ये 4 पॉइंट्स लिखना है इंस्टेड कि आपको एक एवरेज मार्क्स इससे मिल जाएगा. यू विल नॉट एबल टू गेट ग्रेट मार्क्स, मैं वो नहीं बोलूंगा, उसके लिए आपको स्पेसिफिक होना पड़ेगा. पर ओवरऑल अगर आप ये 3-4 पॉइंट्स लिख देते हो तो आप एक एवरेज मार्क्स ले सकते हो. 10 में आप 5 अराउंड 5 मार्क्स तो ले सकते हो. सो दिस इज द ट्रिक यू मस्ट नो. और अगर आपको स्पेसिफिक जितने इंपॉर्टेंट क्रॉप्स हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रूट्स, और जैसे पेपर 2 में आएगा तो जनरली ये फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स को लेके आता है. तो पेपर 2 में जैसे पेपर 2 में पूछा गया था, तो पेपर 2 के लिए आप इंपॉर्टेंट फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स के जो भी इंपॉर्टेंट डिजीज है उनका देख लेना. सो इट कैन बी हेल्पफुल. नहीं पता है तो यूज दिस ट्रिक. सो आई होप यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड ऑल द थिंग्स. जो भी मैं आज समझाने की कोशिश किया इस वीडियो में, इस आंसर राइटिंग में आपको अच्छी समझ में आ गई होगी. सो दैट इज ऑल फॉर टुडे. प्लीज डू लाइक, please do share, and please do subscribe. It takes a lot of hard work to make such videos for you on regular basis, and if you like, share, subscribe, it motivates us to make more such videos for you on regular basis. That is all for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.